Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're finally back after quite a few months, okay? I don't even know how long it's been, at least a month or two. And it's no longer hunting season. Well, I mean, you can still hunt like squirrels and rabbits and stuff, which we might do, but mainly right now, trapping season. So, as you can see, I've got my bag right there. That's full of my trapping stuff, and we're gonna start trapping. So, I'm very excited to start posting on this channel again. And now I have my own camera. As you can see, I've got a mic. It's probably not gonna be great, okay? I still got some stuff to do with the camera and the mic just to make sure everything's good. So if you notice anything with the audio or the camera, let me know in the comments down below and I will do my best to fix it. And hopefully within the next couple of videos, it should be perfect. So that's the plan. But anyways, yeah, so we're trapping. We got my bag right there, and for today, we're probably just gonna end up doing coon trapping, just setting dog-proof traps for coons, because you wouldn't know it, but it actually snowed this morning, and we had about 1 inch of snow, and it's all melted now, which means the ground is soaked, and if I set foothold traps under the ground will freeze, and the traps will not be able to set off tonight, because it's supposed to get down to like 20, so. Just gonna do coon traps for now, and I'm saying probably Monday we'll probably start setting foothold traps for coyote, bobcat, and foxes. So yeah, today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday, and then Monday, so a couple days. But anyways, we're down here by the creek, and this is where we're gonna start with the coon traps in hopes of catching some coons, and I'm sure we'll catch some possums and skunks and whatever. So that's the plan for today. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. And yeah, I'm just so excited to be able to make consistent videos on this channel now. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go to the first spot. All right, we're at the first spot. We're not far from where I did the intro, but this is a good spot. I've caught lots of stuff here, possums, coons, and a couple skunks, I think. So you can see down there, maybe, is the creek. And just right here on the edge, maybe 15 yards up, there's some small game trails that run along the creek. I guess they're just looking for crawdads or something. And I mean, this is steep. You guys probably can't tell it, but I mean, it's steep. So good trails, and we'll probably end up setting the first one right in this area, somewhere close. I'm just gonna look around and see where I can find the best sign, and then that's where we're set. But that's where we will set. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. But anyways, you can still see some of the snow. 6 dog proofs to set today, and then whenever the ground is not quite as wet, we will set coyote, fox, bobcat traps, and I have 4 foothold traps for them right now. But yeah, not seeing any coon tracks right off the bat here, which is not necessarily a big deal. I did see some down here not too long ago, so I know they are here. But yeah, you just want to look for good sign, and that's where you want to set. So, if I can get down here without dying, oh gosh. And my camera work probably won't be the best right now, okay? I've got to get used to it and, you know, keep learning how to do it as good as possible, but we'll get there eventually. So, maybe over through there could be some good trails. I know it's kind of hard to see over there, but it's very thick. And I don't really want to have to go through there every day to check my trap and everything. So if I'm being honest, I'll probably end up setting on one of those laurels or this one. That's where I'll tie off to, and that should be okay. And if I don't catch anything within, you know, probably, I don't know, 4 days or something, I'll probably end up moving my trap. But yeah, I'm hoping we can catch something here. I really think we can. I'm going to set the trap now, and I'll probably switch up the angles a little bit, but this is going to be the first angle. So let's move that 50 pound bag out of the way first off, because that thing's heavy and in the way. So kick out some sticks, and I think I'm going to set it on this one, and probably end up putting the trap actually in the ground right here, because there's a little bit of a trail right here. So anyways, we're gonna come in the bag here, and My knees are gonna be wet. That's great. I have my kneeling pad, but yeah, anyways. So we're gonna grab this trap, which is one of my old ones, but it still works. And we're gonna grab cat food. That's the bait I like to use. And then I guess only other thing we need is I'm going to put on my trapping gloves just to keep the scent out a little bit more. Probably doesn't make a huge difference, but I do it anyways, so you get the point. I use 2 different pairs of gloves, one for, well, not for dog proofs, but for footholds for like coyote, bobcat, fox. I use 2 different pairs of gloves. One's for setting the trap and then one for like the lures and bait. Because if you use the same gloves and you get that scent on your trap, they'll dig your trap up, and that's not good. So, anyways, enough talking. If I can just remember where I put my stuff. Ah, here we go. Tuna or any sort of fish stuff like that works great for coyote or coons. I can't think. So yeah, and then I have some deer jerky, but that's not, I'm probably not going to use that today. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to throw this bag out the way and we'll get this thing set. So, we're going to come in here. This is the trap. I'll give you guys a good look so you can understand how it works and everything. So, for this is a dog-proof trap, okay? Dogs cannot get caught in it because this pulls forward like that. You can see that there. And then this thing right here, which is called the dog, that hooks right there on that little thingy. If I can get a good angle to show you guys, right there. And what they do is they reach down in there and pull that up, and this latches their hand in there. It doesn't hurt them or anything, it just holds them there. So yeah, and for me, a lot of people stake them down or whatever, which I will probably do that some. But I've got a cable rigged up here to where I can just slip it through here and wrap it around a tree, and they can't go nowhere. So that's the way these work. And yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and set it on one of these. Honestly, I'll just set it there. That'll be perfectly fine. Anyways, let's go ahead and do that. We'll probably end up putting it in the ground right here, but we gotta get it wrapped around the tree first. So we're gonna come in here and we're gonna unscrew this quick link. I might have to get my pliers because these have been sitting and getting a little bit rusty on there. Let me grab those real quick. Goodness, okay. Yeah, that was rusted shut right there. Anyways, we're wrapped around the tree. If you guys can see that, I'll give you a close up here in just a minute. But we're gonna close it in right there, or honestly what I like to do better is loop it over itself like so. And then that cinches around the tree. Put that in there. These gloves are a little bit bulky for these, but it's all right. We'll close that, screw it, just a little quick link here. And I like to get some pliers and just get them closed really good because it is possible for animals to unscrew them. I've never had it happen, but I don't want it to, so I'm gonna get them tight. And there's my dog, okay. What are you doing, bro? How did you find me? You were in the house. Bro, you better not ruin my set. Okay, well, my dog has joined the video. Go get in the creek or something. I'm doing a video, bro. Can't be interrupting me like this. Oh, my knees are soaked. I should have got my kneeling pad. Whatever. All right, let me get you guys a little bit closer here. So here's the trap. As you can see, it's staked off to the tree. So whatever gets caught ain't going nowhere. And I'm gonna show you how to set it, even though I kind of already explained it. So you pull these together like this. And these gloves are a little bit bulky, so it's getting caught right there, but it's all right. Maybe. Okay, I'm honestly gonna take the gloves off for this. It's a little bit easier. I might use one. Okay, taking the gloves off. Okay, so look, that is pinched together. I'm getting the dog right here, which is this little metal piece. I'm gonna hook it right there, like so. So it is now set, as you can see. It's hooked on that little thing right there. And I'm going to stick it in the ground right about there will be perfectly fine. I'm just gonna wall it out a little bit so they can easily pull it out of the ground. And as you can see, it's stuck in the ground now, and it's staked off to the tree. Can't go nowhere. So now we're gonna go ahead and put the bait in it, which is extremely simple. Okay, so this is the tripod if you're wondering. Anyways, we're gonna come in here. Don't recommend putting your finger in the trap just in case it goes off. It will catch you. It won't like break your finger or anything. It'll just hold you there. And I've done it before, so that's how I know. Anyways, I like to sprinkle just a little bit around. And now it's full of cat food. We're gonna come in here with some tuna. And I cannot let my dog eat this or else we're gonna have some problems. Anyways, I'm just gonna get a little stick right here. Just get a little glob. Not much, I don't really like to use much. This is really just to help attract them a little bit better. Just like so. And then I'll just put that stick right there. Put this back up, stinky tuna. And then we'll put that back in the bag here in just a second. And that right there, my friends, is a perfectly set dog-proof trap, okay? That's like perfect. That would not surprise me one bit if we have a raccoon in there tomorrow. So, yeah. There's nothing else to do. Oh, I should put those gloves on for that tuna. Anyways, trap staked right there. Got the cable, chain. There's the trap. It's set with a hair trigger, so should catch them quick. It's got cat food, a little bit of tuna. That's it. We just got to remember where the trap's at, and we're on to the next one. Catch you guys at the next spot. All right, so we honestly didn't go too far, maybe like 100 yards or something. Not very far at all. And we're on a different creek, and I don't know if you guys can see it. You might can. I don't really want to get down there because I know it's probably sinky. But anyways, there's some fresh possum raccoon tracks right there. Now Finn, stay right there, boy. Okay? Anyways, right there, you can see it, hopefully. Right there. Looks to be a good coon track, if I had to guess. It might be a possum, but it's a little bit big for a possum track. So I'm thinking that's a big coon track. And that should be pretty fresh. So, I'm thinking, if I had to guess, somewhere right up there, because I know there's a couple trails, and they run up this creek. So, I'll set another trap up there. But while I'm down here, might as well look around. Ooh, wait, maybe not. That's extremely sinky right there. Okay, so, we're going to set it right here on this tree. I'm behind the camera. I'm getting my bag so I can actually set the thing. Move that stick out of the way. Okay. We're going to set it on this tree, and we'll probably put the trap right out there. This spot right here, I guess you can't really see my face. Anyways, this spot right here, I would expect to catch a coon or possum pretty quick. So, yeah, it's a really good spot. I probably should have angled the camera a little bit more up. Hold on. Now you should be able to see my face, at least somewhat. Okay, you're... My dog's kind of in the way, but it's okay. Anyways, let's come in here and let's get out the second trap, which is another of my old ones. Doesn't really matter though, because it still works perfectly fine. So, we're gonna come in here, and I'm gonna need pliers again. That's locked on there. There we go, broke it free. You guys probably wasn't able to see that, but I've literally just loosening this quick link. Throw those pliers back in there. All right, we're gonna wrap it around this tree, like so. This is just the cable with the trap not attached right now. And I'm just gonna go right there, slip that through, and in return, that'll latch that down on the little bush, tree, whatever you wanna call it right there. Come in here, hook that tighten that back up, which is a little rusty. These are kind of old. I've probably had these links on here for, I don't know, 4 to 6 years now. But anyways, so there's the trap. Now we just got to set it. So I'm going to come in here like so. Get my thing in here. If I can, okay, there we go. Now we're going to set it on another hair trigger. Right about there should work fine. So it's set now. And I'm going to come right out here. I know you guys can't see it. I'll move the camera here in just a second. But I'm going to stick that in the ground where there's not a root. Oh gosh, apparently there's a lot of roots right here. Or it's sandy or hard soil. Anyways, right there. Okay, I'll pan the camera over so you can see everything I'm seeing. Right there is the tree it's staked to. There's a trap. And there's a creek right here. And a nice log that they come down sometimes. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get... What is my dog doing, bro? What are you doing? What are you digging after? Literally, what are you doing? Okay, well, he's running away. I know you cannot see me as of right now. Now you can, a little bit. And I'm just going to cut my hands so I can get as much dog food in there as possible and not spill too much. It's perfect. Okay, so apparently I had it on a really good hair trigger. It just set off, if you guys saw that. It's okay. We set it back. It happens. That's why I don't want to have your finger in there, because you'll get got, and you don't really want to get got. So, oh my goodness, that is some rocky soil. Okay, traps back in the ground. I'm gonna get a little bit of this and go hit one of those. Okay, that's it for the cat food. Now I'm going to grab. Oh my gosh, if I can get the lid on. I'm gonna grab some tuna, because you need the tuna, and I should be wearing gloves. But to be honest with you guys, I'm really not worried about it with coons. They're kind of, I don't know, dumb. So you don't really need gloves for this, but coyotes and stuff, you need to wear gloves. Anyways, I'm going to, pop this tuna open, try not to spill it everywhere. I'm just gonna put some of that with the juice down in there. Like so, that's plenty. Put this lid back on, like so. Set that down in there. And that's it for this trap. So I'll grab the camera right here, kind of show you the set just a little bit more. So we got the trap right here, cable, chain, hooked off to this tree. Good log coming down right there. Creek right there. And where we saw those tracks is just right on the other side of those trees. So they probably run this creek probably every night, to be honest with you. So honestly, I'm expecting to catch at least something tonight in one of the traps. And if not, it's okay. And there's also a trail that crosses the creek right there. And then there's more trails up there on that hill. But anyways, you get the point. You get the point. Good location. We should have one. Okay, we're at the next spot. And if you guys can tell, we're in the woods now. Well, we were in the woods before, but we're not near a creek. We're on a really good trail that I know they travel a lot. So this is like a really good spot. So we're gonna tie it off to this tree and we'll put it right here in the middle of the trail. And if a coon walks through here, he ain't gonna be able to resist it, and hopefully we'll catch him. So let's go in here and get another trap. This will be another one of my old traps, or older at least. So pull it out of here. The cable on this one's seen better days, but it still works fine. So yeah, throw that down. Did I really already do that? There's no way. No, never mind, I'm just blind. I thought I had left my pliers behind at the other spot. I was like, are you kidding me? I hadn't. Anyways. Okay, lock it down on the tree right there. Come right here, slip that on. Tighten that up. And we're gonna go like that. Okay, now we set the thing. My fingers are fat and they kind of get in the way right there, but it's okay. We're gonna come right there. Set a decent hair trigger, not too light, or else we might have some more problems. But come literally right here. We're gonna go just like so. Some tough ground right there. Wall it out just a little bit. Just like that. Trap is anchored off. Now we just gotta bait it up. So we're gonna come in here, get cat food. You spill a little bit less, but your hands do smell like cat food after. You can use cat food, dog food, literally anything for coon. So cat food is just, well, I don't even have a cat anymore, but I used to, and I had a lot of cat food left over, so that's what I use. But dog food, literally anything. Like, you could probably stick a potato in there and it'd catch a coon. So yeah, you literally catch anything, or use anything to catch it. Get our tuna and sprinkle that good stuff on there. Ooh, yeah, boy, that's that good stuff. Okay, that's it. Another set is done. That's 3 so far, 3 more to go. And for this, we're gonna move to a different part of the property. Right now, we've kind of been in one spot on the property. Now we're gonna move to a little bit of a different spot. All right, so we are at the next spot, and I think this is gonna be a pretty good spot if I had to guess. But we're putting it on this tree. This is my last old trap, and the others are my newer ones. So pull that out of there, and loosen this. Can this one be done with hand? No, absolutely not. That's on there. And with coons, it's okay just to do it with your hands. Screw these on with your hands just really tight, just these quick links. But you want to make sure you get them tight, because coons are still really strong. Come here, set this trap, put it on decent hair trigger. Then you guys can barely see that, but we're gonna put it right there, like so. Move some of these out, wall it out so they can pull it out easily. So it's right here, and we're gonna get some cat food. Just do like so. There's already a decent bit around. Sprinkle some more for good luck. Screw that on tight right there. And then we'll grab our tuna right here. Oh, my bag is gonna, yeah, anyway, my bag's gonna stink from this stuff. It's a trapping bag though, so, you know, it's what it's made to do. That right there is that real good stuff. Oh Lord, this stuff stinks. It's good. I mean, I eat it, but not just raw, like straight out of the can like that. Not my thing. Anyways, set that back in there, and that right there is the 4th dog-proof set. I hope you guys can see it the whole time. Yeah, you can. Just barely, but you can. So yeah, this trap right here is good and ready to catch a coon. So we are at the new spot, and there's a clear cut up here behind me. I was gonna set it up there in it, but right here there's 2, 3, like 4 or 5 trails that come together literally right here, and they're really good trails. So I figured, you know what, I'll just set it right here. So, and as you might see, there's not really a tree right here. So with this trap, we're going to use, if I can get it out here, wolf fang anchors. You could use rebar stake, but the soil's a little soft here for it. But it's this thing right here. Drop it down on the ground, and then whenever you pull up, it goes like that, and you can't pull it out. And this is a new dog proof, but same trap. So yeah, and we're just gonna put it literally right here. Get the driver here, and we're going to clip that in. I didn't clip it in, as you can see, but we're gonna put it right here. Should be a perfect place to drive it down. So we're gonna get the hammer, and we're just gonna drive it down. I'm sorry, this is probably busting your guys' eardrums. I might have to turn down that audio while editing, but And for me right there, that's deep enough. So that's good. And then you just go like that. And that'll set your anchor. So right there, it's good. It ain't going nowhere. So those are already tight. So now we just gotta set the trap itself and we'll be good. Just like that. And that is the 5th trap done. A little bit different style with the anchor there, but if you don't have a tree, that's what you gotta do, or you can rebar stake it, but for me, this works better. And yeah, that trap is done, and we're going to the next one, which is that way. So, catch you guys in. Okay, so we're at the next spot. This is our final dog-proof trap, and right here, where I'm at, there's trail here, trail here, trail here, trail there, goes right up under that log, and it's probably used some by deer, but I know for the most part this is a small game trail. So, and start driving it. Right there should be good. Sorry that's so loud, guys. We're gonna pull up to get it set. It's a little bit softer soil right there, but we're good. Go ahead and do that right there. So yeah, anchor set. Go ahead and put this stuff back up so I don't forget it, because that would be bad. With them Wolfang anchors, ain't going nowhere. Trap right there. And go ahead and zip up my bag. Chain, there's the trap. Set, good to go. And got everything from my bag. I don't think I left anything, so that's really good. And trail camera's right there, so whenever we catch something, we should get it on video. So that's it. 6 dog proofs set today. And then tomorrow, we'll check them all. And, you know, do the trap checking. And then Monday, we should be able to set the foothold traps. So yeah, that's it for today. And I will be back with you guys tomorrow checking them. So yeah, I think we're good. So let's hope we catch something tonight. And I'll see you guys tomorrow to check them. All right, guys, we're back. It is now Sunday. Just got home from church and I'm checking the trap line. So we're at the first trap we're gonna be checking. It's the last trap we set yesterday, and nothing's touched the bait. So honestly, I'm probably just gonna end up leaving it just how it is. It should be perfectly fine. Okay, guys, so I'm not at the next trap yet. I'm actually still at the same trap. It's right down over there. Nothing touched the bait. Nothing was caught. But if you guys remember, I've got a trail camera right here. And I forgot the phone to check it, so I'm just gonna check it like on the camera itself. I hope you guys can see this. You might not be able to. You're probably not, honestly. It's gonna be hard to see. You guys probably can't tell what it is, but that is a huge bobcat. With these traps, you cannot catch bobcats. If I'd had a foothold right here, I probably would have caught him, but it is what it is. So that tells me tomorrow, which is Monday, we're gonna set foothold traps, and I really think we can get a bobcat. So I really, really think we can. But yeah, no coons. Actually, I think I've got two more videos on here to look through. So, but that's a big bobcat. I should have brought the phone so I could have copied it or downloaded it or whatever. I'll probably end up putting that in the video for you guys, like right here. So yeah, he came right by my trap and then was smelling around on that scrape there. So anyways, yeah, that's it. So a bobcat and a deer last night. Didn't catch anything, but we can catch that bobcat. I know we can. So with that being said, I'll see you at the next trap now. All right, we're at the next trap. This is the second to last one we set yesterday. And once again, nothing has touched the bait. 2 traps so far, 2 cameras. Only thing on the cameras any good is a bobcat, and nothing in the traps yet. So we're going on to the next one. All right, so we're at the 3rd trap. This one is the one I set. It runs along this little creek. And if you guys remember, I found raccoon tracks right down in that little hole there. And they were fresh and a very big raccoon. So I set a trap right over here. And looks like we've got a smart coon on our hands. If you look here, all the food is gone. As you can see, it's kind of dark in there. All the food is gone down to the trigger. So either as soon as he felt or saw that trigger, he left. He didn't stick around to get caught. Now I'm not gonna put my finger in the trap, but I'm gonna use that and kind of stick it up under the trigger and stuff a little bit. Okay, so that's good for tuna. All right, so I'm gonna put that back in there and zip that up. Oh gosh, that stinks so bad. Also, my coyote bait, I got it in today, and oh, that stuff's rank. Anyways, now we're gonna get cat food. That is that fresh stuff. They really like the smell of that, and also the taste. This stuff works great. Obviously, as you guys saw, goodness, that bobcat on the camera, you know, it came into that trap, didn't eat the bait or anything, didn't get caught, obviously. But I don't think I've ever gotten a bobcat on that camera, and if I have, it's been a while, and they're very, like, you know, not common right there. Well, not necessarily, but I've never really got them on that camera before. I think that tuna drawed that thing in. It probably went to check it out. So if we would have had a foothold, I almost guarantee you we would have caught it. I mean, it would have been, I think it would have been caught, so. But it's all right. This trap is good to go, fresh with bait, and it's on a pretty good hair trigger, so I'm just gonna leave it, and going on to trap number 4. At the 4th trap, or the 1st trap we set yesterday, and once again, nothing was caught and nothing took the bait. So I don't know if they just weren't really moving last night, or if they don't like this bait, or I just got unlucky. I don't know, but I'm just gonna leave it how it is. I'll probably rebait them tomorrow, and if they don't catch anything that night, I'll probably end up moving them some. So yeah, but 4th trap, nothing was caught. We're going on to the 5th. All right, we're at the 5th, right? 1, 2, yeah, 5th trap. And once again, nothing was caught and all the bait's still there. Yeah, bait's good, nothing was caught. We're going on to the 6th and final trap. And then if we don't get anything tomorrow, we'll freshen up the bait. And if we don't catch anything tomorrow night, we'll move them. Also tomorrow, I'm hoping I can get the foothold set for coyotes, fox, bobcat. So we'll catch you guys at the next trap. We're at the 6th and final trap, and nothing. Bait's all still there. Didn't catch anything, which tells me most likely the coons weren't really moving last night. We did get the one with the bait stolen out of it, but other than that, nothing. Other than a bobcat, but can't, you know, didn't catch it. We just saw it on the camera. So anyways, that's it for me today. We'll be checking these things again tomorrow. If the baits, we'll kind of redo the bait, get the scent back up and going. And then if they don't catch anything tomorrow night, we'll move them. And I'm also hoping tomorrow we can get foothold trap set for big game. So yeah, that's the plan. Nothing was caught today. That's okay. So we'll be out here checking them again tomorrow. And yeah, so catch you guys tomorrow morning or evening or something. So yeah. All right, guys, we're out on the trap line. It is now Monday, and it is flipping cold. It's somewhat early, and it is cold, and we're at the first trap. Once again, nothing. This is when we had the bait stole out of yesterday. Nothing touched the bait. Nothing was caught. So I guess that just is what it is. It was so cold last night, I honestly doubt the coons were moving, but, you know, whatever. So we'll go to the next trap and see if we got anything there. And I'm gonna do my best to get the foothold trap set today, but I don't know, we'll have to see. I don't know if I'm gonna have time, and it's also like extremely cold. Like you can look down there at the creek bank where it's, you know, wet and cold, it's just complete ice. So honestly, if I don't have wax dirt, I honestly don't know if I can set footholds right now, but we'll see. So anyways, we're going on to the next trap and hopefully we got something there. All right, we're at the next trap. This one is the one above this creek here. And nothing was caught once again. The bait's fine. And honestly, I'm probably not gonna even freshen up the bait. I said I was probably going to, but I think it's fine. If they don't catch anything tonight, we'll move. Move the traps probably, most likely, we'll see. But yeah, nothing in the second trap, bait's fine. So we're going to the next one, and I'm hoping we at least got something on camera, because the next one we're going to has a camera. So we'll see. Anyways, we'll catch you guys at the next trap. All right, at the third trap, and once again, nothing. The bait is not even touched. All right, we're at the fourth trap, and yet again, nothing. Bait's fine. Unbelievable. Well, I guess we'll go into trap number 5 and hope at least something's happened. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm really hoping I can get foothold trap set soon. I'm hoping today, but if not, tomorrow or something. I gotta get them out as soon as possible. So, anyways, let's go to trap number 5. Okay. Oh, I'm out of breath. We're at the 5th trap. And man, something. Something. If we get down here, pulled it out of the ground. Trap's not set off. And pretty much every single piece of dog food's gone, or cat food. So, we got something a little smarter on our hands here. Luckily I do have a trail camera on this one, so we will check it and see what did this, and then I'll get it set back. So, anyways, yeah, that's kind of sad, but it is what it is. We couldn't really help that. So we'll come down here and check this camera. Okay. Trap is good to go. Alrighty. Well, yeah, we got one more trap to check, so let's just hope this one has some sort of action. If not, it's okay. We'll just wait for tonight. See, if we don't catch anything tonight, we'll probably end up moving the traps some. And also hopefully put out some footholds for coyotes and bobcats and such tonight. Or put them out today, hopefully catch something tonight. So anyways, let's go to trap number 6 and the last trap of the day. All right, we're at the 6th and final trap. Nothing, but the bait's gone. All the way down to the trigger. So, let's make a wild prediction on what it could be. I'm saying either a possum or my dog, which is sad. So we didn't catch anything today. The bait's gone. I'll get it rebaited here in just a minute. But for now, I'm going to check this camera. All right, guys, well, that's gonna be the end of the video for today. Nothing was caught, unfortunately. Had something to steal my bait down that way. You know the trap I'm talking about if you watched the video earlier on yesterday. Anyways, so I don't think that was my dog. I'm thinking that was probably a possum or a raccoon. But yeah, nothing was caught. 6 dog proofs in the ground. They're all baited, ready to go for tonight. And yeah, so no footholds were set in this video. I'm hoping I can get them set either tomorrow or something. But yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, leave a comment down below, and make sure to watch out for part 2, I guess you could call it, where we're gonna be setting foothold traps for big game. And of course, we're gonna keep going with the coon stuff. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next one.